One, two, three.
Hi fans, I am Joe from 4Fans and I am the Fansel Network onboarding counselor. Since we invented this happy world named Fansel Network, many businesses, talents and fans got several questions. It is difficult for me to address such questions one-to-one. Hence, I have come out with presentation with a simpler explainer. Although this is one-of-kind in-person networking among business sponsors, talents and fans, we can't accept everyone to increase our number of members as typically done by social media websites and apps. In virtual world of social media, the apps focus on quantity of users log into their websites while we keep the number small, typically less than 100 per talent group, and look out for quality human being and ethical businesses. So, please watch the whole presentation and at the end of the presentation, run through the checklist to see if you are eligible to join Fansel Network. Note that the Fansel Network is not a website or app where you can sign up and start browsing. This is an in-person network with very strict code of conduct. In every city we will be forming hundreds of talent groups between 50 to 100 who will be meeting in person regularly and performing on ticketed or sponsored talent shows. Such events organizing expenses would be covered from sponsorship amount of local businesses. If you are an ethical business looking out to becoming a network merchant or service provider, watch this presentation in full. Same is for talents and fans.
Hi Joe, I am John, a businessman. I got a question. Why do you think that with my smartphones, internet, Facebook, Google, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, I am not happy? Yes, I live in virtual world with most of the time, holding my smartphone on my hand. I do lot of chatting with friends without getting out from my home. I also watch a lot of TV. I get lot of likes in social media when I post. So, what is the need for joining your happy world? Also, I use Facebook and other social media groups to find new customers. I use search engine optimization so users can find me in search engines. I kept part-time social media managers who manages my social media accounts. So, how the Fansel Network of your happy world will help my business?
That's a very good question, John. Let's understand what is the synonym of virtual world and then discuss if the 20 years old legacy technology of Facebook groups, Facebook pages, Twitter, search engine optimization and keeping part-time social media administrators are working for you. How you can do things differently in Fansel Network. If you use all the latest technologies available today, social media, search engine, high-tech games, ChatGPT, artificial intelligence, then you can check your smartphone usage hours, where you are glued to your smartphone for hours. Your personal virtual world is messed up with almost no time of physical interaction with family and friends, as you have been used to this high-speed lifestyle you live where there is no time for family and friends. If you own a business, your business is lost and invisible in the ocean like disorganized social media and search engines. See the ocean waves and take a look at the size of your two eyes. The ocean is synonymous to the billion of users in Facebook and billion of search results in Google. When you visit your local mall, you don't use a search engine there but just read the well-organized signs to go to the shopping zone you want to go. But when you want to buy something, you have to search the product name to find where it is low priced. Why can't you deserve the same level of buying experience like a shopping mall in your virtual world?
Hi Joe, thanks for explaining. Yes, I see your point. Not only buyers love to shop in a mall like organized and categorized shops, but sellers also love to open their shops in that specific zones. But the internet is so disorganized that we can't open shops like this mall. So, we try hard to use social media and search engine optimizations but still no luck. In a mall, our customers remember us and come back. In internet we get only random sale by chance if they see our ad and click. So, do you mean to say that in your happy world's Fansel Network, we can organize our business like this mall? I own a technology company and wondering how my customers can find me in your financial network.
Thanks, John. Take a look at this picture. How well organized are the cars? Think that each block is designated for parking of customers of certain zone in this wheel of wonder. Customers who intended to shop in technology zone, they parked here in one section that was marked as technology car parking. Some came for shopping, they parked at shopping car parking. Now take a look at this Fancel network marketplace. Is not this well organized as a mall? We don't want you to move your business from your current disorganized internet zone to organized Fancel zones. All we are saying that as a businessman now you have choice to onboard your ethical business to any of these 36 zones. But there is a catch. We don't onboard you to our techmalls.com until you join as an annual Fancel sponsor of local talent-based events. We need to connect you with local customers using local event platforms. Once you pay the sponsorship amount, we will onboard you to the relevant zones and domains based on your role. Even though you are a businessman in technology zone, when you fall sick, your role changes to a patient in health zone where a doctor has sponsored local talents. Only businesses sponsor in their relevant zones, and all other zones they are in consumer role. Events are organized using talents across all 36 zones. In election zone where aspiring politicians can be debating, while in entertainment zone, singers, dancers and actors can be performing, and you can be an audience in both the zones based on your interest. You may ask, why 36 zones? There are about 200 countries in this world. Why not there is one giant country and one president and one election? Because of diversity, language, need, financial status, educational level. So, there are 200 country heads administrate whether elected or not. Don't you think that the internet also need to be split based on zone, and you should open your shop in technology zone? Yes. Take a look at this wheel of wonder. In our happy world, both buyers or sellers are happy because they can find each other based on zones. We have determined that if we categorize the whole internet into 36 different zones, we can accommodate the need of every consumers. A doctor can open his office on health zone.
Hey Joe, my name is Robert and I am a realtor and I have many friends who are restaurant owners, apparel merchants, grocery store owners, nightclub owners, gamers, booksellers, dentists, students. I am wondering if they have place in your Happy World's financial network.
Yes. For each of those 36 zones, we have one or more domains to be onboarded. You can take a look at the health zone. If you are a doctor, dentist, specialist, hospital owner, etc., we onboard you to the most appropriate zones where the consumers can find you easily. If you are in a role, we have a premium domain and zone for you. So, go to 4fanzevents.com or fansil.4fanz.com. Sponsor talents on your relevant zone. You will be onboarded. You pay for the sponsorship and get complimentary onboarding. At this time, we don't offer onboarding without sponsorship. This is a premium service for ethical business owners. Before applying, please ensure that you know our expectations. We are keeping the Fancel network space free from scammers. We call it Happy World for a reason. We will offboard your business from our complimentary listings if we found you are indulged in unethical business practice or involved in harassment of other members.
Hey Joe, my name is Anjali and I am from New Delhi, India. When you are going to launch your Happy World there, wondering how the global financial network would look like when millions of members collaborate.
As you know, for creating Fancel network groups in every city needs leadership, volunteers, sponsors and talents. If these four are available, we just create the group and then train them after finding event hosting places in the city. So, you can sign up as a volunteer and we will do the rest ASAP. Take a look at the bright dots. Each dot represents a talents group that is being promoted by one or more sponsors. So, as you can see, Fansel Network is huge and there are millions of leaders, talents, volunteers and sponsors in addition to members, who are consumers and event watchers. Hey Joe, I am Maria, and if my understanding is correct, like in healthcare, we have two different service price tiers, in network and out of network. You brought the same concept to Fansel Network. Since the network is so huge and business owners sponsor and attend local events, they can offer in Fansel Network pricing to loyal members. Thanks Maria, you are absolutely correct. All consumer roles get in Fansel Network pricing that would be lower than the virtual network pricing or out-of-network pricing.